Greetings, I'm Crazy Nelly, and welcome back to Starmade. This is going to be mainly just showing off what I've done. I did a whole lot off screen. I probably did 4 days of work off screen, and I apologize for that. I will solve the problem of all the stuff that's going unseen by whoa, that was bad. I forgot I was so close to a planet. Must escape gravity. I gotta get off. Let's try that again. I fell into the gravity well. I wasn't even thinking. But I forgot how close I was to the planet where I docked. But the potato masher, slash the vindication, slash the now Vindicator. This is the NSC Vindicator. And she's evolved quite a bit more over time than I had originally planned. I do consider this a finished ship now. Nothing else will be added to this one. And if I need more mining, I do have a super mining ship in the works. But I just want to give you a few good flybys. I know I posted to Mushroom Fleet server, I posted a bunch of pictures, and I'll be using this ship a bunch in the initial days before I get more ships. This will be a good cruising ship. Let's see now. Like a good pass over the top. Then I'm gonna go ahead and dock, because I did put one docking ship on it. Provided I'm not gonna stay this way, but I'm gonna design and build a fighter to put here, or a landing craft, but I hadn't decided on it yet, so I hadn't added it. Back to tab G. Give you a tour of the interior, though. Here is the airlock. And I like Lava's lighting, but you can't walk on it, so you have to be careful about that. And then this is the swag room, the room full of chests. And I could easily hook this to my salvage beams if I wanted to, because this is what I consider a combat miner. A miner slash like pocket battleship or cruiser. And I did leave. I wanted to be able to access the computers, so I didn't cover them up. I made it into a sloping type of thing. The original doors are still here. Like this part here and this are all that remains of the original ship. The rest has been completely renovated. Close the airlock. Alright. Simple interior for this one, but I didn't want to get too involved. Well, actually, I thought this was funny, so I'll go ahead and show you. I can easily jump that with the low gravity. And then this is a freight airlock, or just, a docking airlock. When I do eventually make my base more than just a collection of blocks, I will make this the standard dock size for it and make sure it lines up to that, or lines up. I think I'll have plex doors so I can make an extending hallway, like those extendy accordion stretchy things that they have at airports that connect the airport to the airplane, so you're not falling off of it liar style. See, I do have airlock doors for each one. I just passed through that one. That was weird. 2 beds. This isn't really a ship that's supposed to have a lot of crew. I suppose I could have put like 2 more beds. If I change my mind, there's more room, but this is just the little eating kitchen area slash sleeping area. And everything has, just in case, a volley of missiles or something blows a hole in this, I made each section able to be sealed off. Even though it really has no point in current game, it may someday, and I just don't like the idea of things being exposed to space and everybody being okay with it. Doesn't make sense from a spaceship point of view. And then this is my bridge, with its big glass canopy and such. It's pretty much a one-person craft. I could easily make these chairs for something else, but this isn't the Enterprise. I don't need my counselor and stuff. This is just a freight ship, a mining ship that only really has 2 or 3 crew at most. I think only 1 would really be necessary. Can I sit now? Can I sit now? There we go. And then... Why does it do that? Anyway, I have a hard time getting my guy to actually sit on a chair correctly. I know how to sit down, I just never sit down in the correct direction. But yeah, this is the NSC Vindicator, my very first survival built ship, and I'm quite proud of it. But it's not the only one I've built. Over yonder is a ship that I took way less time to build than this. I built this in about 2 or 3 hours. I'm still fairly proud of it, though. It's the NSC Persephone. I named it after Persephone because she traveled back and forth between the underworld and the human world, and I like that. But it's a warp ship. It's pretty much a giant warp sled, jump sled. About 1/3 of the ship, in fact almost exactly 1/3 of this ship is jump drive modules. So it has a really quick recharge time. Say I'm space swimming, so this will take a little bit of time, but I did take some time, and it's not as solid, obviously, because if I slapped this just full of hull plates, it would be really boring, unless it would be perpetually adding jump drives. So I had to make certain areas hollow, like there's a few hollow places in there, and I did make a this all unfurls with the touch of a button. It all connects together. But my landing gear, so I can actually land on a planet, I can't do that with that one. It's too big anyway. It would just flop around like I guess like a fish in a dry bathtub. I don't know. Like a thing that shouldn't be flopping on a planet. But no real interior with this one, since I would have to build the ship unnecessarily large in order to do this. And I do that. I do really like the way jump drives look as far as displays go, and well, like I can really be like, oh no, I don't want to add another jump block to this ship. And then a little bit of storage in that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need a tab G to show you that. My jump drive computer's already charged, but I wanted to show you the 5 or 6 second, well, it's not 5, it's like 6 or 7 second jump interval, and it recharges quickly, both power wise and that. I think I have a pretty balanced ship, but I'm going to explain why I built a jump ship. The thing is I want to be part of things like the lineups on the server and such, but I don't want to ask people to teleport me around, and I want to be able to go back to a player-owned shop, like the CCCP shop over at the Spawn. But, as you may have recalled from the very first episode of this series, we have... And if you haven't watched the first episode, you're missing a lot of the hard struggle part. This one's mainly just to show off. I suck at this! Okay, but... It is... Let's see, the spawn was right here. It's the very center of the universe. And I'm all the way over here. Over at the far arm. And I did the calculations. I knew how many kilometers it was, but it rounded up to, it went to 999.7 miles. To where I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to. This sucks. After a while, I wound up like taking a glass and some scissors and making an autopilot of sorts, and then just walking away for part of it. So I don't want to do that every time, and I don't want to spend 3 hours going there. So this jump drive will cut that in half. It'll probably make it like a 20 or 30 minute trip. And then I am going to build a massive, well, not massive, but a very large jump gate that doesn't need much expansion, and take it, build it here, and then take this jump ship to the center of the galaxy and build another warp gate. That way I have instantaneous travel. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in a bit. I've never personally built a warp gate before, so this is gonna be a new experience for me. So I gotta get this. From what I understand, oh, it might be good if I actually did that. From what I'm understanding, I need, let's see, I should make it N. What the? Suddenly a whole bunch of slowdown. Weird. Weird. Alright, after some mucking about, we now have a big warp gate. But the idea of this is to be able to fit anything I might really need for any period. Anything. I might make it taller if I need to, but I'm not going to need that for quite some time. I just need enough for that ship and a larger ship. I think much larger than this, and I'd be going over the size limit for the server anyway. So, this jump gate is 150 tall and 257 wide. Made it wider than it is tall, for reasons that are unclear to me right now. But it's functioning, it's marked, but this means that our time building stuff here is over. We now have to do the long part by crashing wildly into my ship. Boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop wiggling. Stop wiggling. No. Huh. So you're frightening me. I don't know what that would have done physics-wise, or if it would have killed me eventually. And I'll take my core. Wait. I won't, because I still need things. Oh, I ate the core and it lagged out, so it acted like I didn't. But I need to grab a few things first. I only technically need the warp computer. I only need the one warp computer I have on me. I don't need a radar jammer for any reason. So I'm trying to think of what I can take. Because I'd like to sell a few things at whatever shop I encounter. Say, I'll take as much of this junk as I can, and I'll unload it on whoever doesn't need it anymore. Getting crazy amounts of lag all of a sudden. It's obnoxious. And then, if I run out of room, I just won't take it. In fact, what am I doing? Some of this I want to keep. So I'll keep the rock. And I'll keep the soil and the flowers, because I want to build an arboretum of sorts. But things like that are of no use to me. Oh, I have Lucra that I should be doing. Those can go in. And then that's all I really need. I wanted to get rid of some crap at the first major station that I found. But we're done with... Say we're gonna go ahead and dump this crap in. I mean, I might buy something or do something, and it won't do to have it. Alright. Time to actually visit our friends over at the Mushroom Fleet sector. We have this one marked. Warp gate is ready. Let's plot a course. Dun, dun, dun. Say, there was a blank sector that I really wanted to use. There we go. They say, and then, yeah, this is a useless planetoid, or it was mined out. So, I know there's already a gate here. I think that's a gate. That's definitely a gate. So, we are gonna mark one here. Plot craft the current. We're going to -200, which is all the way across the galaxy. And that's fine with me. But this is gonna be a long... I will show off. And then start charging right away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. And I can keep doing that. But that will still take some time, so I will be there in a bit. Well, we are now one jump away from our destination. It probably took us like 10 or 15 minutes to make the trip this time. Maybe. Like, there I started here. I'm already at the back. I really enjoy having this near instantaneous jump sled. I could almost make it just by flying, but I'm not going to because the impulse drive on this is pretty crappy. So, boom. One last jump. Waypoint in range, jumping exactly there. Let's see, just anywhere? Let's see, where am I? There's nothing here. There is gate 2 there. Any of these other stations, warp gates, if it says anybody else gotten this idea, it doesn't look like it. It looks like this gate is the only one. I don't know what gate 2 is, though. Okay. Let's take a gander, make sure there's nothing here. Raptor Dylan. Oh. There's actually a lot of ships here. That's concerning. I'm not in space that's protected, right? No, I'm not. This is neutral space. I'll close this up. I don't want to lose my ship at all. But at the same time, Nelly, gate, spawn. So that should still cost me a little bit, right? Yeah, it cost me $1 million, which is what I figured. Did I remember a build block? Oh no. I think I forgot a build block. Oh, I lucked out. I took that build block from earlier. Okay. I thought I'd totally screwed up and done that wrong, but I hadn't. Yeah, I know. Okay. My dimensions are 150 tall. So I need to do this correctly. $150 tall. So I'm trying to think what I need to do here. Huh? Oh, okay. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Let's see, how tall is it that I just set down? 13, of course, a random stupid number. 11. Unset. We might make this... No, we won't. But... No, we're gonna make this un-odd symmetry mode for a moment. That's what I was doing wrong. Height, 150. So I'll keep it at 20. Needs to be... Okay, now it needs to be 10. 150. Yeah, I know it's invalid, dude. And this one's the one that's a little trickier. And I have to take one off, because there's one to the side for the build block. Oh. I also have to power it, but that's okay. I can do that. Well, like considering it length. So 257. Which would mean I need 31. No. I need 32. Because the gate has to be 257 and that block to the side doesn't count. That's right. I have to remember that. And then... bring this back up. Right. What else do I need? I need power. Is it not... Oh, I built it out of jump... I built it out of jump blocks. Where'd my... I was gonna say I need my warp. I built it out of jump blocks. I'm brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. God, I'm an idiot. I'll just layer it on. I'm sitting here like, why won't it work? It don't work right. Whoever's watching this, whoever sees this video, is probably going to piss themselves. No, I ran out of jump warp blocks, man. It's not cool. Now I have to find the shop and hope that I have enough to buy some more. Either that or I'm going to have to jump all the way back and make more. And I just don't feel like it. I don't. So, we are not... Luckily, the CCP shop is very, very close. Like, I almost don't need to warp. Jump drive there close, but... I'm going to, because I have a jump ship. Why would I do that? This system is owned by Mushroom Fleet, which is neutral to you. I had heard about the SCP shop front, but I had never actually been to it. So, I will be happy to check it out. That's about as fast as I need to go. Coast the rest of the way. But I had been curious about this shop. I do like that it's very, very close. Can I go inside of it? And there is an area. I'm gonna try my best to line up with this socket. And say, I haven't been inside this. I had seen pictures of it, but I hadn't gone inside of it. Very nice. A lot of power blocks. Oh, okay. That must be where they put the stock for it. But I need a lot. Oh, oh man. Oh, I screwed up big. I screwed up really big. It turns out that warp gates have a definite range. And I've had my landing gear up the entire time. That bothers me. But I flew all the way back to spawn, and it turns out that you can only have a warp gate for 8 systems. So, I mean, let's think about that for a moment. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I would only need 3 warp gates, so it's actually kind of doable. It's just going to be a fairly large project, but I can link warp gates together. But that's not anything I can do right now. I didn't even bring enough to build the warp gate I did bring, but it's pretty pointless anyway. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction anyway. Darn it. I have to build a warp gate to the correct direction. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. So, I came back and I cleaned up and got all my stuff back. Disassembled my station. Wasted a million credits doing it too. But, you know, credits aren't near as useful now as they once were. But the only real choice I have now is, well, while I'm here, I might as well check all the different shops going on. So I'll check all the shops and all the stuff around spawn that I didn't really get to before. Well, that was a failure, but we're back home. We definitely can't do anything we're planning on doing. Oh, I'm still on my ship, aren't I? I hate when I do that crap. But my jump ship definitely works a-okay. Gotta get back to the build block of the station and fix this crap. Or at least get rid of... I need to also get rid of that core. I don't have a lot of cores. That doesn't mean... Oh, if only I could... I think I could with the logic, but I don't really have that strong an urge to do that. But I need to get rid of this gate. So there's no symmetry. Good. to get rid of all of this. Doom, 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 doom. But yeah, that was awesome. That was a whole lot of pointless right there. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I wasted my time. I mean, I did get to see spawn again, for the spawn sector again, for the first time since I started. But it's not worth it to do that and try to put warp gates there. That'd take 3 very powerful warp gates and hope that nobody plays with any of them. It's not really worth it unless I'm able to make protected warp gates. And why would you make protected warp gates if you can teleport people at will? If you want people to go to spawn that badly, they can teleport it in, so why would you bother? Huh. Oh well. I'll keep my warp gate blocks for when I expand into other systems, because that is guaranteed. And why does that keep happening? But yeah, the warp gate idea, not gonna happen for quite some time. It won't be until I've gotten done mining this entire system to atoms, pretty much. But anyway, if you liked my pointless trip and me showing off my ships, hit the like button. And as always, click the nut on the way out.